if you guys want to know how I went from this to this and this to this, watch the full video. I break down all my secrets and tell you exactly what I did to lose 65 pounds in 3 months naturally. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, and this is the first video on this channel, Nerd Chows Down. On this channel, we're going to focus on weight loss. We're going to focus on food reviews, food challenges, funny food things, different things that involve food and health and fitness and journeys and whatever you guys want us to do related to any of those, and we will do it. So please like, comment, and subscribe. It would truly mean the world to me. Also, I have 2 other YouTube channels. One with my son called Truly Nerdy Family, where we play Roblox, video games. We do funny challenge videos like Tortilla Slap. We did the 1 chip challenge. We react to like Poppy Playtime, Roblox, Lanky Box, all these other fun video game things. So if you guys are interested in that, the link to that will be in the description. Also, I have a channel called King Illusion, KXNG Illusion, where I react to movies and music. So that will be in the description as well if you guys would be interested in those other channels. So, as you guys can tell by the thumbnail and by the title, I lost 65 pounds in 3 months. But since I started my weight loss journey, it's been about 5.5, 6 months, and I'm at a total weight loss of almost 100 pounds. I started out at like 283, 285, and I am currently at 187. When I started the weight loss journey, I didn't take a picture of my progress until I was already about 10, 11 pounds down or 13 pounds down, and I was like, you know what? Let me take a picture and start recording my process. But I went from about 285 to about 218, 220 in 3 months. And I'm about to break that down to you right now. So the first thing that I did and the first thing that I had to learn on my own was I had to find motivation and inspiration on why I wanted to change my life in the first place. Because I've done other weight loss journeys and I've lost like 15 pounds, 20 pounds. The doctor told me I was pre-diabetic when I was 250. And for 2 weeks, I lost like 10 pounds. And then I shot up to the heaviest I've ever been, which was 285. And I was already pre-diabetic at 250. I started my weight loss journey, I lost motivation, and I just gained more weight. So I really had to find my motivation and inspiration. That's the number 1 key to the whole thing, is motivation and inspiration. And I'll tell you where mine came from. So I coach my son's soccer teams and baseball teams, right? And so me being out there at like 285 pounds, really obese, severely obese, I'm telling these young kids like, hey, you guys need to run, hustle. Running will help you stay in shape. You need to run so you're not so tired in the games. And I'm sitting here telling them to run, but at the same time, as I'm telling them, I'm thinking like, dang, I'm telling these kids to run because it's healthy and it's going to keep them in shape. Like, I wonder if they're thinking like, no, we don't need to run. You need to run. You know what I mean? So every time I tell these kids to run, I'm like, dang, I'm telling them to run, but look at me, you know, and that would really bring me down. None of them said it, you know, but just that thought really brought me down. And so I was like, you know what, maybe I do need to change my life. And then one day I was chasing my son around the house. And you know how kids are brutally honest. I was chasing my son around the house and he was like, you can't catch me, you're fat. And he was saying it while he was laughing because, you know, kids don't mean to hurt you. They're just honest and they call it like they see it. Like, that's how all kids are. And so he was laughing, but honestly, when he said that, that really broke my heart. You know, like that really broke me down. And he didn't know that, you know, I didn't tell him obviously, but the next few days I was thinking like, wow, does my son think I'm fat? Like, that's embarrassing for my own child to think that he has a fat dad, you know? Kids, sons see their dad as superheroes. Daughters see their dads as superheroes. And my son thinks I'm fat. Like, that affected me more than what anyone can ever call me. You can call me fat, lazy, sloppy, whatever. But and it wouldn't hurt me. But hearing my son call me that and thinking that that's how he views me, that's what that's when I drew the line and I was like, "You know what? I can't do this anymore," because I got to a point where I can't even look in the mirror. Like when I was brushing my teeth, when I was getting dressed, I would not look in the mirror because I was ashamed about what I saw, you know? And you could check my closet. I mean, I'm wearing one now. I have like 30 black shirts, plain black tees, to where people at work were like, "Man, do you wear the same shirt every day?" And I was like, "No, I got a bunch of different black tees." And they were like, "Why?" I didn't tell them, but black's supposed to make you look slimmer. So I would wear compression shirts under regular shirts. I was doing everything I could because I was so embarrassed. But hearing my son say that to me is when I really was like, "No, enough. I'm done. I need to change my life." And that's what really made me start my weight loss journey. Once you get to the point, and you will, it's not easy. Once you get to the point where you're like, "Man, I'm gonna skip the gym today," or "I don't need to go to the gym today," or I'm gonna skip this healthy meal today," or "I'm just one soda," and you will get to that point. Everyone does. But if you don't have motivation and inspiration, you don't have a real reason why you want to change your life, you're gonna give up. I hope no one does. But that's just the honest truth. And this is what I had to experience, and this is what I had to learn for myself. Goals. You always need to have a goal, and make sure your goal is realistic. And this is something else that I had to learn for myself as well. When I was 285, at first I started to think, okay, well, what do I want my final weight to be? 180. That was always my goal. But looking at it from 285 to 180, that's 105 pounds. That does not seem realistic at the time when you're first starting. So what I did to like kind of trick myself was, instead of going all the way to 180, I was like, okay, 250. That's where I used to be. I hit 250. And then I was like, okay, 230. I hit 230. Okay, 220. Hit 220. 215. 210. No, there's no way I could make it there. Bam, I hit it. Like, okay, that started giving me more confidence. Okay, 200. I hit 200. 195. I hit 195. And I kept lowering my goal as I went because it made it seem like it was like so close I could just reach it and grab it. It wasn't like, dang, 100 pounds. Because if you lose 30 pounds and you still have 70 pounds to go, that's still depressing because that's still a lot of weight. But if you set it for 20, then 20, then 10, then 20, then 20, and you keep subtracting it by those numbers, you're going to hit your goal because it doesn't seem like an unrealistic number. So people are like, "Did you do paleo? Did you do carnivore? Did you do keto?" No. So what I did was, I'm going to break it down. So I tried to eat zero carbs, low fat, and high protein. So I didn't actually calculate it in one of those apps or anything like that. What I did was just check the label and see if it was zero carbs, low fat, and high protein. So pretty much on my weekdays that I work, which is like 5 days a week, in the morning I would have black coffee. I would have that at like 6 a.m. Or I'd have that at like 5, 6 a.m. I work from 6 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. My 9 o'clock break is my first 10-minute break. I would have 2 servings of egg whites, which is like protein and low calories. And I would have half an avocado. That was like my main fat source right there, was half an avocado. Then when it came to lunchtime, which is from 11:30 a.m. to 12 p.m., I would have grilled chicken, water, and I would have like broccoli or asparagus with it. So some type of protein, mainly grilled chicken, and then a vegetable. Vegetables is where I mainly got my carbs from. And then my last break, I would have fruit, and like a cup of fruit like kiwi, strawberries, grapes, and that's like where my sugar and carbs came from as well. And I would have like a protein shake, the ISO Pure 100 isolate protein. That's like nothing but pure protein. I would have that for my last break. For dinner, I would have vegetables, some type of vegetables, broccoli, asparagus, whatever. And I would have some type of really lean meat, like grilled chicken, lean ground beef, turkey, or I would have fish, salmon, cod, tilapia, and always a vegetable with it. I was pretty much in ketosis or whatever throughout the week, but on the weekends I had cheat meals. So we would go to Starbucks. Instead of getting a frappuccino, I would switch it and I would get a skinny vanilla latte, which is healthier. Not healthy, but healthier. When we go to Dutch Bros, I would still ball out at Dutch Bros. I would get like the picture perfect freeze and I would get like the Rebel energy drinks. So I didn't do too good there, but I mainly drank water. No beer, nothing but water, black coffee, whey protein during the week. And on the weekends, I would have like a skinny vanilla latte from Starbucks. We would go out to eat. I would get like a burger or I'd get a couple slices of pizza. So on the weekends, throughout all 3 months, I did have cheat days every weekend where I would have at least one or two cheat meals that whole day. And I still lost 65 pounds in those 3 months because I was consistent throughout the week. If you're in a caloric deficit, it doesn't matter if you go to the gym or not. As long as you're in a caloric deficit, you're going to lose weight no matter what. When I was about 280, 285, whatever, my maintenance calories that I was supposed to eat a day to maintain my weight was like 32, 3,400, something crazy, right? If I wanted to be in a caloric deficit, they told me it'd be healthy to subtract that number by 3 to 500. So if it was 3,200, I would have to eat like 2,800 a day. And if I kept doing that, I would lose weight. And then obviously as you lose weight, your maintenance calories go down. So when I lost weight and I got to like 260, then my maintenance went down to like 3,000 and then I had to start consuming 2,500. Then when I went to 250, that number goes down. A lot of people keep this number the same when their weight drops and then they stop losing weight and they wonder why. But understand, as you lose weight, your caloric deficit, the calories you eat every day, you have to lower that number as well. And then you'll keep losing weight. But what I did, they tell me it was not safe, it's not healthy, but I went on a drastic caloric deficit. I'm not even gonna lie. I really did. So the whole time from 280 to like 220, right? That whole 3 month weight loss, 65 pounds, I literally was at like a 2,100 caloric deficit. I was supposed to eat like 3,200 calories. I probably only got like 900 to 1,000 a day. And then as my weight dropped and my maintenance calories dropped, I still only ate like 800 or 900 calories a day. But I wasn't starving myself because I was eating every couple of hours. So I felt full and I was eating a lot of protein. I was drinking a lot of water and that helped me feel full. So a lot of people are like, did you go to the gym? If you did, what did you do at the gym? So I did go to the gym. I would work from 6 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., but I would get up at 2 a.m. and I would go to 24-hour fitness and I would hit the gym and then I would shower there, get dressed there, and then go to work. And I did that every single day. And the days where I was too tired to get up before work, I would go after work. But the first few months of me on this journey, how I lost so much weight, I wasn't really lifting weights. And that's what a lot of people were asking me. Well, were you lifting weights? I probably should have, but I didn't. What I would do was I would go to the gym, stretch, make sure you stretch. I didn't stretch, but make sure you stretch. I would get on the treadmill. As soon as I hit start, I would put the incline at like a 5. So it's like, it's like this. And I'd put the walking pace at like a 3.5, which is a really brisk pace. And I would do that for 5 minutes. Once I hit that 5-minute mark on the treadmill, I would up it to like an 8, 9, or 10. And then I would lower my speed by like 0.1 or 0.2. So I'm at like 3.3, 3.2. So I'm walking a little slower, but I'm walking on an incline. Once I hit 5 more minutes or 7 minutes, so at this point I'm on the treadmill 12 minutes, I bump it up to the 15, which is the max. Sometimes I'll go 12, then 15, but usually I'll just bump it up to the 15, which is the max on a treadmill. And I'll lower my speed to like a 3.1 to where I'm walking slower, but my incline, I'm walking steeper. And I would do that for at least an hour. So I was on the treadmill for an hour and I was on 15 for like 45 minutes, 15 incline. I would try not to hold on to the rails, the front rails. I would try not to hold on to the side rails. If I ever felt like I had to hold on to the rails, I would lower the incline from 15 to like a 12. But whenever I would lower the incline, I would raise the speed so it made up for it. And then I'd catch my breath, and then I'd go back up to 15, and I would lower the speed again. So I'd hit like 2 or 3 miles on the treadmill just by walking, and then I would go to the bike, and I would just sit there and I'd pedal on the bike until I hit about 2-3 miles on the bike, which is like 15 minutes. And then I would go sit in the sauna for 15 minutes, and then I would go home. And that is what helped me lose so much weight. But you do not need a gym membership in order to lose weight. You can lose weight just by going on walks. I know people that lost weight just by going on 1 or 2 walks a day, walking their dogs throughout the neighborhood, walking around their blocks 2 or 3 times a day, and with a healthy diet, and they've lost weight. So don't think you need to go to the gym to lose weight, because you do not. I just did because that's just what I wanted to do. So once I got to like 200, 195, I don't know if I actually did, but I felt like I started to plateau. I was not losing any weight. I'm not sure if it was water weight. I'm not sure what it was, but I was not losing weight. So what I started doing was fasting. I do a 16-8 fast. So now that I'm on second shift, my lunch is at 8 p.m. So I eat from 8 p.m., which is my lunch, and I eat for 8 hours, which goes to 4 a.m. So at lunch, I eat egg whites, broccoli, and grilled chicken mixed together. Shout out to my girlfriend. She hooked that up for me. She hooks up all my meals, so I'm lucky that, she helps me out a lot. So shout out to her. So for lunch, I eat egg whites, grilled chicken, and broccoli. And I eat snacks too. I got a food hack coming up in like 1 minute that I'm gonna show you guys, a food hack that'll change your lives. It changed mine. So, and I eat a snack with that. And then my last break is at 10:30 p.m. And I'll eat a cup of fruit, and I'll eat a snack with that and a protein shake. And then when I go to the gym, I'll drink a protein shake. And then when I get home, I'll still have grilled chicken and asparagus or fish and broccoli. And then after I eat that, I'm done. And hopefully I usually eat that by 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m. And then I don't eat again until 8 p.m. the next day, which is my lunch. On the weekends, I do not fast. The weekends, I break my fast and I do not fast. But during the week, I do fast. These snacks changed my life because my big weakness is chips. And that's how I got in the position I was in. I would sit on the couch and eat a big, like family-sized bag of hot Fritos by myself, the whole thing. So what I did to replace those were these. These pork rinds changed my life. They're virtually no carbs. They're low calories per serving. As long as you eat them in moderation, it will fulfill your chip craving and you will be fine. I also love ice cream. I also love sweets. These right here, they're kind of on the higher side of carbs because remember, I'm trying to eat 0 carbs. But I will eat these. These are pretty much carbs that I eat that don't come from vegetables and fruit. And whenever I'm craving something sweet or ice cream, I eat these. So these are 5 grams of net carbs. They're low sugar. They have some fiber in it, and they're only 140 calories. And since I go to the gym, I need to add a little more calories because remember, on a calorie deficit, you're here, you're eating here. If you're not going to the gym, that's fine. But if you are going to the gym, your calories start dropping because you're burning them. So then you can add some more, you can add it back up with, treats, stuff you want. Another big snack hack. I love beef jerky. But a lot of beef jerky is high in carbs, high in sugar, high in fat, but not these. Once I found these, it changed my life. They have like habanero flavors, they have other types of flavors, but I can only find these flavors in like Target and stuff like that, Albertsons, but these are so amazing. So these are 90 calories per serving, and they're 15 grams of protein per serving, 0 sugar, and 0 carbs. This jerky is a game changer. Now, one more game changer, and this blew my mind. This is what helps me the most. My biggest weakness besides sushi are tacos. And once we found these tortillas, it was like every time I eat them, I feel like I'm having a cheat meal and I'm not. Let me explain. These are them. So these tortillas have 0 grams of net carbs. They're high in fiber and they're low calorie. Each tortilla is only 25 calories. So if you eat 5 tortillas, which is like 5 tacos, that's only 125 calories. But it's 0 carbs, 0 sugar, and you're getting the fiber that you need. And literally, I throw these on the stove, toast them up a little bit, grilled chicken, grilled ground beef, even steak, fresh avocados, fresh jalapenos, and you're gonna feel like you're having a cheat meal, and you're not. Crazy. Now, here are some pictures of me before and after. So the pictures that are before, I weighed 270 pounds. This wasn't my heaviest. My heaviest was like a week or two before this. But unfortunately, I didn't even think about taking pictures then. I just wanted to lose weight. And then once I started feeling like I can do it, then I was like, okay, let me start recording and documenting my results. So this is from 270 pounds to about 205.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated.
All right, you guys, so I hope I was able to inspire or help motivate you to lose weight. I'm telling you, I was at the point where I would get tired putting on my boots for work, getting dressed. I would be tired and run out of breath just by doing that. It's crazy when I look back at my old pictures and how I felt at that weight. Like, I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. You know, I should have, but I'm still on the weight loss journey, and it's going to take a while for me to fully get to where I want. I'm at 187. I want it to be 180. So I'm almost there, but who knows? Maybe when I get to that weight, I might drop it a little bit. I don't want to be too skinny, but you know, who knows? So leave it in the comments. Let me know if you're on your weight loss journey. Let me know if you're going to start it. Let me know if you just finished it. If you have any questions, let me know. I will answer every and all questions. My email is in the description. Email me if you don't want to leave it in the comments. If you want me to show you guys what I do at the gym, let me know and I will make a video documenting that as well. Just stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Please subscribe to the channel. I promise there's a lot of fun, cool, crazy videos that are coming on this channel that you guys will hopefully love and enjoy. So do me the favor, subscribe and hit that bell so you guys know every time I post a video. And yeah, hit me up in the comments, email me, whatever you guys want to do. I just want to help everyone become a better person of themselves. I am not a doctor and I am not in the healthcare industry at all. I'm just sharing my story on what I did to lose weight and get in better shape than I was.